Now, in the last segment, people probably are looking at me or listening to me and being like, Brandon, you're supposed to be a Christian. This is not Christ-like for you to say that you want to do all these things and that you promote violence. Let me just read you something from the Bible. This is Numbers 25 in the Old Testament. It says, while Israel lived in Shittim, the people began to whore with the daughters of Moab. These invited the people to the sacrifices of their gods, and the people ate and bowed down to their gods. So Israel yoked himself to Baal, and the anger of the Lord was kindled against Israel. And the Lord said to Moses, take all the chiefs of the people and hang them in the sun before the Lord, that the fierce anger of the Lord may turn away from Israel. And Moses said to the judges of Israel, each of you kill those of his men who have yoked themselves to Baal. And behold, one of the people of Israel came and brought a Midianite woman to his family in the sight of Moses and in the sight of the whole congregation of people of Israel, while they were weeping in the entrance of the tent of meeting. Then this is the person I actually named my dog after, and not to diminish the man's name. My wife wouldn't let me name my son Phineas. But anyway, when Phineas, the son of Eleazar, son of Aaron the priest, saw it, he rose up and left the congregation and took a spear in his hand and went after the man of Israel into the chamber and pierced both of them, the man of Israel and the woman, through her belly. Thus the plague of the people of Israel was stopped. Nevertheless, those who died by the plague were 24,000. I can read 100 million stories in the Bible of how God felt about these things. And actually, he ordered the murder and death of people. Now, I'm not trying to say I'm God, but you can't blame me. I was made in his image, so I feel some type of way. I feel some type of way about people doing evil and hurting innocent people. I feel some type of way, just like God feels some type of way. And people get all caught up in, it's the same God. Had God changed? Have God changed? So if a person who believe in God, trust in God, made in God's image, have a feeling that's very similar to the way God felt about people doing unjust things, then you can see why a person like me says, if I had the ability to change the law, I will change the law that these people, if they kill somebody in this country and they're illegal, they get put to death. There's no jail time. We're not paying for you to stay in the jail and feed you give you 3 hots in a cot. We're not finna pay our money to ship you back to whatever country you came from. You're gonna die right here in America for what you did. And I don't think it's nothing wrong with that. They put people to death who live in this country that kill other citizens. But then these illegals come over here and do stuff, and we just let them go. We don't even want to call them illegals no more. We call them undocumented people. They don't want to call pedophiles anymore. They want to call them MAPs, minor attractive persons. It's crazy to me that, our country is being run like a bad parent would run their household. That's how our country is being run. Oh no, I know I told you not to do that, but you can do it anyway. You know what? I'm gonna save face in front of my neighbors, so I'm just gonna act like you didn't just do what you just did. I'm gonna act like everything's good in my house because I want them to think we doing good. So I'm gonna lie and deceive and not be transparent with my family to save face instead of standing up for what's right. America's a bad parent. That's how we acting. Oh no, we don't. I know I told you not. I know I told you better not go in that kitchen and do X. I know I told you that, but I'm gonna act like I didn't tell you because I don't want to deal with the consequences. I don't want to have to yell at you today. That's called a bad parent. Listen, when I tell you to do something, I mean it. Even I don't care if I feel like doing it or not. If I told you, I need to set the tempo by holding you accountable to what I said. Your kids put you in a bad situation. I didn't want to whoop you, but you didn't. Now I gotta whoop you. I tell people that I ain't no spanker, but don't push me. I don't want to whoop you, but I told, like my son when he was young, I said, man, you know what? I ain't built like my daddy and them. Right? They get that belt out and wear you out with a belt. I ain't strong enough to whoop my kid with a belt. He was young. I told him, if you tell me the truth, I won't spank you, but there's consequences. You know, you do something you ain't supposed to do. If you own up to it, then there's still consequences, but I ain't gonna spank you. You lie to me, I'm gonna get you. My son, what'd he do? I gave him a chance. He lied to me. I had to get him. And that happened one time in his life because he wasn't gonna lie no more. And I want to get him? I didn't want to get him. I thought that I told him to do it, it'd be enough that he was afraid to lie to me. I gave him every chance to tell me the truth, but I didn't told you. I set the law down. This is what the law says. Now you're going to have to make me hold you accountable to what I said. It's the same thing about illegal aliens in this country. Then abolish the law. Get rid of the law. Why in the F do we have a law that says you can't illegally enter into this country? And we don't even uphold it. We have a port of entry. We have a law for you to seek asylum. You can come and seek asylum in America. Hold the phone.